Yeah, he's a great writer. So you're
Absolutely.
excited for Oathbringer?
Yeah, I'll do. I'm thinking maybe to take a little break and maybe look a little bit into second era of Mistborn before I go to
Yeah,
that.
that's a
I'm
good
s-
idea. Those books are so chunky. You got to take breaks.
I was listening. I was not reading them. I was listening to them, but I was listening on to X2, so it's doable. And I compared with my friend, who's a very fast reader, and I like listening at twice at double speed. I think it's like 70% of what a fast reader would read at, so to say.
Wow.
I think to me, Words of Radiance, when I listen, I think they took something like 21 hour on double speed,
Hmm.
and he read it in like 16 hours, which is still like comparable, you know?
Yeah.
It's still slower, but it's really comparable. And
Hmm.
this is great. Double speed, I love it.
Yeah. No, it's really good.
For an
Oh
audiobook?
my God,
That's
it's
awesome.
so unbearable. It's so unbearable to go back to normal speed. It's just I cannot
It's
listen to
too slow.
normal speed anymore. It just goes like that.
Yes, Lou, we were talking about a audiobook.
Never thought of doing double speed for those.
It makes it a lot better actually. Save a lot of time.
There is a little bit of adjustment that you have to make, but after like 1 hour of and then you're into it, yeah, you just cannot go back.
I'll have to keep that in mind. Though recently I've just been gaming a lot.
Hmm.
I started playing Cyberpunk again.
Hmm.
Grabbed a
I've
bunch of
heard that it's
mods.
much better now. It's much better now, and they even had some like a full mod that's like a second game almost.
Yeah,
I've heard.
well, I had played it like 6 months ago, and it was already really good. But yeah, no,
Hmm.
if you like that sort of genre and you haven't played it, I definitely recommend it.
I like I love it. I want to love it, but for some reason, maybe it comes with age. I cannot really do long content anymore. So like something that you have to follow for a long time. Because eventually I always go into like going for vacation or for some business trip and then forgetting about it and then never coming back to it. So it's harder.
Yeah, I think it helps me because it's part of what I do for a living. So there's value to storytelling and game design beyond like just enjoying
That's
it.
true. That's true. Yes.
Like I get a lot of
And
ideas from the media I engage with.
mm,
It helps with my writing and design.
that's why I enjoy roguelikes a lot because they are very
Oh,
like
Hades
roguelike.
2.
Hades 2 and stuff like that. All
Playing
of Hollow Knight.
I just well, I
Uh,
was playing it during the pre-release, but yeah, it just finally came out for real.
yeah. Because there you have your like hour and a half to yourself. You can do a run, and then that's it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're missing our bard, but
He said
He-
he's late.
Late,
yeah,
but
I noticed that. I also only see 3 people in roll 20,
That's my bad. Sorry.
so I think yeah, I guess if you guys want to hop in there, we can at least get things rolling. I know we have some downtime stuff to do anyway.
yeah, it's a good idea.
I think the group mentioned they are staying in town another week.
I think like
Yeah,
I have
because
no
of the ninth
like,
level spell scroll.
yeah. Uh, No. No. Ninth level spell scroll, we already got an answer, and they want us to go to the capital to sell it.
Yes, that's what I meant by spending time to go there to sell it and come back
Ah,
next
so
week.
you want to go to the capital during downtime.
Oh, I don't
I
think you have
thought that's
enough.
what we were doing.
I don't think you have enough time to do that. The capital is pretty far.
I actually was more. I wanted to maybe enjoy going to Capital to sell this thing in character. I think it would be a fun adventure.
Quick question: how many miles? Like, how many miles is the capital away from Char?
Well, you generally travel by road, and each square on the map is about a day of travel. So,
Hmm.
I guess we can look at the map, and you can kind of figure it out just by kind of looking at the map. The squares
Yeah, like,
of the city themselves don't count. So the squares that
What's
the
the
city is on is just those are just one basically
is
place.
Highgard the capital?
No, the capital is to the east, Tyvanis.
yeah,
That's
then
why the name is so big.
Yes,
exactly.
Highgard is a city, but it's not the capital.
Do you still have your overlay of railroads?
Yeah, I just hit it, but if you ever want me to, I can pull it up.
Can you show it? I just wanted to check if anything goes closer to the capital, just for the future.
Yeah, hang
Yeah, actually, we can maybe definitely not during downtime, but we can come pretty close to capital. We can come to within like 3 days of travel,
on. Yep,
3 to 4.
that could be a whole downtime, or not downtime, but like a side quest to explore the train tunnels and make the way safe.
Make the way safe, and then in the capital, I think it would be really nice because if we get there and if we sell it, we will all have a bunch of cash, and we will also be in a place that is most likely to have ways to spend this cash.
You can
Because
reopen the train tunnels, make maybe like subway tycoons.
yeah, something like that, or like spend it on some magical items, hire someone to run subway for us and stuff like that. I think I wouldn't want to do capital as a downtime activity. I think it deserves a storyline.
Yeah. Well, however you guys want to do it. But let's see.
But for downtime, if we plan to spend one more week, I have absolutely nothing against it. Like, I am not in a hurry. Um, I would be training then Carter to level 8.
Yeah, it's not a bad
If
idea.
we if we spend another week, then my potion of the potion of growth would be finished.
Oh. Another
Huh?
week would be for me to finish training with that, or finish researching that spear. So anybody who didn't have anything to do could help me if they wanted to.
By the
Sure.
way, Kaladin, just in case, just for emergencies, I can now cast Remove Curse, but I think Nil can also.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I
That
was
seems
just
to
gonna
happen
let
to
you
me a
get
lot.
cursed quietly.
Well, if you have it prepared.
If I have it prepared, which I don't.
Alright, so Nil.
But sometimes you can wait until the morning and do this stuff.
Looks like you are the next story keeper, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. And Grinkle, as the
Yes, sir.
previous scribe. Oh, well, I guess you were the one who was recapping, so it's good you got here. Do you want to give us a recap of last time?
I'd love to.
Nice.
Oh, we start right back in the thick of it, taking out those giants. Now we got some fireballs going the way. We chop them up. No big deal. We fight a whole bunch of those giants. They really try to kill us, but we are better. One of the dwarves lives, and we let him go. He lets us know that he was a slave, but likes us in the end. We gather up some essence and a ruby and head out. We go up the elevator and find a way to deactivate it. But no one should be able to follow, hopefully. Take a short rest and then get on the train and go back where we take a long rest. We go tell Blackwater about the train, let him know kind of what it does, and we take a week to level up. And then we start doing our research projects, and I didn't mark what everyone did, but
All right, thank you for the recap. So we had just passed the week. The group had leveled up, and I think we were just, deciding on our next course of action. So you said you want to pass another week of downtime?
Yes, let's pass another week and then we go to Isik.
Alright. Blackwater had mentioned wanting to leave on the 60th, so another week shouldn't interfere with that. Bringing you just to the edge of when he wants to leave. Alright, so Patchwork. You is
Yes.
first on my list. How are you going to spend these days?
I am going to finish making the potion of growth.
Okay.
Because I have already put 5 days in and 5 more days then the potion is done. And in my free time, maybe in the afternoon, I will continue helping Tavi with her garden.
Alright. So I actually had a question about something for kind of the group. If I'm rolling for things like events or random encounters or complications, would you rather I roll those in secret, or would you like to have the ability to roll? I guess you wouldn't necessarily know what the roll meant, so I'm not sure if that's something that interests you, or if you just want me to take care of that behind the screen. Does anyone have any thought on that?
I think if we don't know what the roll means, like what's the point?
Yeah.
Just roll.
Secret is fine.
Okay, so
Yes,
I
you-
can just keep doing it. Alright. So Patchwork is working on that. So, will that take up the full 5 days?
Yes.
Alright. Kaladin, what about you?
So I'll definitely want to continue researching that spear.
We're doing library research.
Yes.
You were doing. Were you doing meditating beforehand?
I think I did.
The meditation
Yes.
was for the flame guy.
Yeah, which I got.
Yeah, and you finished that one. So this is a new project, right?
It's not brand new. We've had someone help me with it last week.
All right. How many days are you into it?
It's not days, it's lore.
Yeah, I mean, oh, okay. So you spent 1 week on it, right?
Yes, and
Yeah,
I got. Yeah,
I
he
get
helped
it.
me. Nil did.
So it would be a new project to get more lore. Did you want to do, I guess, another 350 or 50? Like, are you hiring helpers again? How are you doing it?
I'll definitely hire helpers.
Alright, so yeah, if you want to just spend the 350 and put in a new project for that. And what about Nil? What's Nil doing?
I'll do the same and help.
Are you doing your own project for this, or are you just
No,
helping him?
No, I'm helping with the spear. I'll pay for my own 350 too.
Alright, so you're getting more assistance, basically just
Yep.
doing 2 roles. Alright.
Yep.
Robert, what are you doing?
Thank you.
I will continue, first of all, pushing the storyline with my sword and just learning about the owner and talking to it and getting to know it. And also, meanwhile, I will train Carter to level 8.
Okay, so mostly it's the training. Now, Nil, if you are helping him, you don't actually have to pay anything. You would just do your own roll with the +6.
Oh, okay. So I can. Okay.
Wait, would he get +6?
No, I think so. I've had to pay for it.
Well, I guess you could. You wouldn't have to pay for the project again, which would be the 50. I guess if you wanted to hire your own assistants, then it would be the 300. If you wanted to get the +6.
Yeah, that's fine.
Although I will say at that point, it's almost more useful to start your own project, doing basically the same research, because then, you get your own lore. So you'll get more out of having your own research project. Because if you just help him, like, if you get his roll a little higher, it might get you 1 extra piece of lore, whereas if you have your own roll and it's decent, you'll get like 2 or 3 extra.
Okay, so can I not do it as my own research, or?
Yeah, you can.
Or do I need to research something else?
No, you can research the same thing he is, because you said you were you were basically helping him with his project, but.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
it
So
was
I'll pay
just-
the 50 then for my own project then. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Kaladin or Calroon, what are you doing?
Yeah, I would like to go to the market, and I need to actually buy some components real quick. I need to buy some incense worth 25 gold pieces, so I'm probably going to buy around 200 gold pieces worth of incense.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to. That's not a downtime project. You could just say you do that.
Yeah. That I'm also going to store some spells in my ring of spell storing.
Yeah.
It says up to 5 levels, so I'm going to do a level 3 and a level 2. I can do that, right?
Yeah, that's fine. You could say you did that during the week.
All right. And then I would also like to help Jonathan do the research. I just picked up a new spell, divination. Can that help with trying to figure out what books and the lore on his weapon?
So I will say at this point, with 2 of you already doing that project, you're probably already going to have more lore than you need. Because you already have like 2 pieces of lore on it, don't you?
Yes.
Yes, we don't know how much we need to figure out what I want to figure out, but we do have 2 already.
Alright, and remind me, what were you trying to figure out?
It seemed like there was a way that I could tame the spear. And like
to get
occasionally
rid
I would
of
make
the
saving throws.
Yeah. So that's right. So you probably only need 1 more piece of lore for that. Like
Cool.
it's usually you need 3 or 4. Like 5 is usually the max for a project, and you already have 2.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
I mean, you can help him. It might it might benefit you to have more knowledge on the spear, but I'm saying it might be overkill at this point to have all 3 of you working on that. But
Okay.
yeah, it's up to you. If you still want to, you can do a 350 of your own and start a project.
Yeah. What other projects do I have going on right now? I don't remember.
Are you learning about how to use the train? That's what you did
Well,
last week.
Yeah, that one was
Yeah, I finished that.
completed. Let's see. You're looking for a Deck of Wonders recipe?
Yeah, well, I already have the recipe. I just need the components. Right? Here, let me look at the...
Did you finish it?
To get the recipe?
At least the project still says you need 6 days on here, unless you just didn't update it, maybe.
I'm pretty sure we have that in our recipes.
Oh,
But
okay.
if it's saying that I still need 6 days to get it, then...
No, we do have it in our recipes. We probably just didn't update.
Alright, so yeah,
We-
just send it over to the completed tasks. Let me see. Yeah, Deck of Wonder. Yeah, I think you may have just not not move the project, so that's fine. So I don't think you have anything else in there right now.
All right, then.
So if you don't have any ideas, for an intelligence character, research is generally like your bread and butter. But you can also like start learning a language, start learning a tool. Like those are all things you can do, because especially for intelligence characters, you learn things quicker. I think it's like -1 week per bonus of intelligence to learning a tool or learning a language or whatever.
Yeah, I'll start learning a language, actually. I'll start trying to learn Abyssal.
All right. So, does anyone in the group have Abyssal, or are you just going to look for a tutor?
Does anyone have Abyssal? I didn't think anyone did.
All right.
I have Primordial.
Yeah, so if you want to learn Abyssal, that's fine. We'll say maybe there's someone in Blackwater's estate who can teach you. There's also a library full of tools. So to learn a language, it's basically just 5 gold pieces a day. And you just have to get a certain amount of time, which I can check what that is.
Well, teaching Kaladin Primordial takes 77 days.
Yeah, we put that one on the back burner for now.
Yeah, I mean, I would have offered to continue, but you've always been busy.
And we said platinum pieces are worth 10 gold pieces, right?
Yes, I believe so. Every platinum is 10 gold, because they're all
Okay.
in tens. Characters.
And I consider the potion finished, by the way. Can I move that project to complete?
Just a moment. So what's your intelligence modifier?
My intelligence modifier is 4.
Alright, so it would take you 6 work weeks, so 30 days, if you want to make a project for that. And it
Yeah,
will
I'll go ahead and do
cost
that.
whatever 30 times 5 is. Wait.
150?
6 times 5, yeah, I believe that's right. It's 5 days in a work week times 5, 25 times 6. So yes, 150. So you can either, probably the easiest way is to just spend it at the beginning of the project. And
Yeah.
All right. So I think, Grinkle. Last but not least, what's Grinkle doing this week?
It's the second week. Yeah, I think
Were you here last
I didn't
week?
do the first week.
Okay, so what would you have done in your first week?
I guess what I'm doing. Learning alchemist supplies, and I already have days invested. I'll just do another.
All right, so
However many, I guess 10.
Yeah, it
for
would be
the 2
10
weeks?
for the 2 weeks. But let me roll
Why
as
not?
the week goes through, and let me see if anything happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so time is passing.
I think I was doing this at Blackwater's estate, to be fair, from a book.
Yeah, that's fine.
I like take notes with my paintbrush, but like in the book from the library.
So during the week, probably about 2 days in, Shock will approach Rob and say, sorry, what? Oh, well, he approaches Rob and says, friend, I know that you will all be traveling to Isik soon. I was just curious who you're intending to take with you on that journey. It says we have a couple of people at the stronghold. Myself, Melody, Tabby, Carter, and Iara, of course. Do you have an idea as to the roster of our people you're bringing?
I feel like we should
Well,
bring everyone.
well, at this moment, we'll likely take Ayara or Carter because, as you've seen, I've been training them recently for this particular reason.
Yes, to quite good results, I might add.
You bring both?
Well, it depends. It depends how other party members feel. Like if you, as you know, we usually take them if someone from our main party is not well.
He nods. He says, I would just ask if you do decide to bring myself or Melody that you bring both of us. I'd rather kind of stay in the same area if possible.
Got it. So you don't want to be separated from her, right?
Yes, just it was on my mind, so I thought I'd bring it up and ask you about it. And Jack has been doing very good at the job you gave him of helping to manage the estate. I just wanted to mention that. So,
Yeah.
I think he was a pretty
Have
good
we
choice.
already been at our estate? I think we have, right? So if it was a downtime, then we should have seen it, right?
Sorry, what did you say?
I'm telling that we should have seen it ourselves, right? Because we have been to the estate during downtime.
Yeah, I mean, the estate, I think, has been finished for a while, right?
Hmm. Yeah, he's a good young man.
So, yeah, I just wanted to let you know he was doing a good job.
But what do you think yourself, Shock? Do you want to come?
He says, yes and no. I've grown accustomed to taking a breather since all the craziness with Char and getting things under control. It's been nice to have some downtime. He says at the same time, I do feel like you all might need my services there, especially if you're bringing a bunch of soldiers or other members of the group. It might be good for morale if I was in the area.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true.
there is the problem that it's probably a very dangerous area, so anyone we bring will be in danger. Even with Blackwater's camp and his mercenaries, I think we'll be vastly outnumbered by the dead.
I understand your dilemma here. So you want to come with Melody, but probably you don't want to put her in danger, right?
Yes, in not so many words. I know if I was to go without her, she would be very unhappy, and obviously it would be similar if she was to go without me.
Listen,
Uh,
Chuck, and I just pat him on the shoulder. I think you can be useful and help us a lot, even without going into the actual mouth of the beast. You could help us with the camp. You could help us with supplies. You could help with morale of people we take. But like we could still, so we don't endanger Melody and you. We could still, for example, take more take people whom I actually trained for that, meaning Carter and AR.
he nods and says, "So you think it's good to take myself and the rest?"
I think first we're gonna talk to Blackwater. I want to see his opinion and how he sees logistics of this endeavor. Mm, I don't think we have talked to him about it yet,
He nods and says,
but
"All
I
right.
don't see why not. I don't see why not.
Well, all right. It's good to get that cleared up. Just let me know what decision you come to after speaking with Blackwater.
Absolutely.
All right. So, also a couple of days in, Nil and Kaladin, you guys are doing your research project Lyra has decided to come in and help you on occasion, like helping you
Ooh.
find books quickly and just kind of talking to you, hanging out, taking a look at the spear from time to time. So, a couple of days in, you guys are in the library. She would come in as she has been doing, though she seems a bit concerned. She drops the book off. You just notice her not in her same cheery, not having her same cheery disposition. Um, she's yeah, something seems to be on her mind. Are you gonna say anything, or are you just kind of let her drop the books off and go?
Yeah, I'll ask, like, hey, everything all right, Lyra?
Oh, yeah, no, everything's fine. And she smiles and says, "I just have these books that you were asking for." And then she just kind of nods and starts walking out.
If something's wrong or you need help with something, you could always just ask for help.
Give me a persuasion. And you're there too, Nil. I don't know if you were saying anything or just
Yeah.
kind of keeping to yourself.
Well, I'll do insight while
Okay.
he's talking to her. See if I can figure out what's going on.
Typical Lyra.
So she seems like obviously something is bothering her. What could you glean just from her? Well, she's definitely. You think it's concern about maybe something isn't sitting right with her. You don't think it has anything to do with the group. It might be something else. So, Kaladin, you say that, and she says, I appreciate it, Kaladin. I don't think it's valuable to discuss what's on my mind. It would only cause problems.
Well, you've obviously noticed something, and if it's troubling you before we head into a dangerous mission, I'd rather solve it before it becomes a problem later.
Give me a persuasion as well, and I'll give you a +4 bonus circumstance. 15. Says, well, I heard. I mean, it's only just a rumor, but apparently Blackwater might have some secrets, things he had maybe kept from me, which is just surprising because he has always been pretty straightforward in my past dealings with him. Just something about a mission that occurred maybe a few seasons ago where they were excavating under the town, and apparently a bunch of his people just went missing. Says I was looking through some of his old logs and notes, and it's just weird. It almost seems like he's acting, or he's been acting different since that mission. It's silly. I mean, it's probably nothing.
Yeah, that is strange. I'm gonna stop. I assume there's a piece of parchment next to where I'm.
I mean, there's paper everywhere. You're in the main library.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna write down, saying, we shouldn't talk here, and hold it up. If we are still in Blackwater's library.
She kind of raises an eyebrow, like kind of looking at you curiously. She says, "Yeah, well, anyway, I just thought I would clear my mind. It's probably nothing."
Yeah, why don't we take a walk, have a bit of a break, and we can talk about it a little bit more.
She says, "Well, I'm kind of in the middle of like 3 projects. Can we speak later?"
Yeah.
Maybe
no
maybe I'll stop by your I guess, your house tonight and just talk to
Yes.
you there.
Yep.
She just nods and kind of walks away. I don't know if you or Kaladin, you gonna say anything else, or just kind of go back to work?
I think, I'm just gonna nod and go back to work. I kind of understand, so
I'm going to ask you if you can burn the note.
yeah, I can for sure.
Feed it to Ignatius.
Yeah, I'll have little Ignatius is just gonna start eating it.
All right, and just stick them in like, I don't know, metal trash can and throw the note in. All right. Let me see. I think anything else is happening. Let me know if any of you are trying to do any interactions during the second week as well. Okay, so yeah, the second week would... Well, actually, before I finish passing the week, do we want to do a little scene at the house later when she comes by? Because I
Yeah.
assume you want to talk
Yeah,
to her.
definitely. Yeah.
Alright, so this is...
Did you two tell the rest of the group about what happened?
Well, I assume it's going to be when we go back. It's going to be there.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll say this is about 3 days in at 8 p.m. as you finish your work for that day. You all meet up at the end of the day as per usual to have dinner and kind of talk. Did you want to say anything to the rest of the group before Lyra arrives?
We could just tell him we're having her over tonight.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, later on in the evening, as I said, you're kind of having dinner. Lyra would stop by to the hall and greet you all and say, I haven't spent much time here since they finished it, but everything really came together. It's looking good. A stronghold fitting of such heroes, and she smiles. So, you seem like you wanted to speak more to me, Nil.
Yes. Regarding what you found, we found evidence of his of this mission as we were exploring the caves underground. We found a survivor of said mission who's been stuck underground since then.
Really?
Yes. What was his name? I can't remember. That's a me problem.
Alec?
She says, where is he?
He's left the town with his wife after he suffered a mental break, is what it seems like from what he saw. I believe they went into the cursed church, is what he was saying. And then Blackwater, he said, was changed, possessed by something dark, and it had driven him mad and killed everyone else in the mission.
Either replaced or possessed, yeah.
And you're sure this wasn't something brought on by the madness of this individual? That he might have just thought Blackwater had become something else or been possessed?
Well,
no.
We're not sure.
Sure. But it does correlate with his recklessness in bringing both the Iron Tide and the Bloodhound into charm. Seems quite callous.
Yes, she kind of scratches her chin and says, yeah. As I said, it does seem kind of strange the way he had been acting after that mission. I mean, I wasn't here for that, but I've been going through a lot of his old notes, and well, I'm not the best at reading people, but he does seem different from last time I've worked with him. This is concerning. If he's going to lead this expedition, it could be dangerous for all of us.
Yes. However, I'm not sure what's the best way to test if it is true, and he isn't just suffering from stress or something, and then what his plan actually is.
Yeah, I don't really know how we should approach this. I mean, it seems like there's a tenuous alliance between. Wait, actually, did you guys do an alliance with the Blood Hand, or did you?
Yes.
We did.
Okay.
Yeah, we kind of made peace with the two factions.
Okay, so yeah, she would say it's already a tenuous alliance if there's accusations brought of a madness, and who knows how Cithril and her people will react to that.
I
Go ahead.
figured that until we know for sure what is going on, we would just go along with the mission, but keep a close eye on him.
Yeah, I mean, that might be all we can do. Yeah, it's just frustrating. I wish I knew more about what happened down there.
We could go investigate.
Honestly, if it comes to confrontation, I would rather it not happen in Char.
Yeah, she says we don't really have a lot of time to investigate. I mean, we're supposed to leave in several days. You all are busy with your projects. When would we have time to go down and? Plus, the cursed church is it's been a blight on this town for as long as I can remember, and even the Crimson Blade have sort of just said we should steer clear of it, and they have very experienced wizard hunters and lots of knowledge of defense against the arcane and madness and such things. It's too last minute. Unfortunately, at least my recommendation is that we don't go down there. But, I mean, you all have done some pretty impressive things, so who knows, maybe you'll be the ones to finally bring down the cursed church at some point.
Yeah, I do tend to agree that it seems like we're running out of time to do anything like that. So
To be quite honest, that place really unsettles me. I would rather be properly prepared before we tackle that issue. And I don't feel prepared for that at the moment.
She nods and says, "Oh, actually, while I'm thinking about it, Grinkle, I found something that might be of help to you." She slides a book out of her pack, and she says, Basic Abyssal might help with your foundations." She hands it to you.
Oh,
She
thank
says,
you. I've been looking for something to read.
Yeah, just make sure you return it to the library before the trip. Just
The
giving
name
you
of the book is Basic Abyssal.
Yeah, and you don't have to put it in your inventory, but I'll say it does give you 3 days of progress towards your language learning, so you can just add 3 more days extra.
Oh,
Because you were learning Abyssal, right? I'm not.
Wasn't
I
it
was not.
Calroon?
Oh, is it Calroon?
Yeah.
All right. What was Grinkle doing?
Alchemy.
Alchemy. All right. Yes. Oh, look, it's the book on alchemy. Here you go.
Oh, that's crazy. Good magic trick. You got me.
Yeah. Here's a book on Abyssal, and she hands it to Calroon. She says, these 2 books should be very helpful in your journey of education." She smiles and says, "They've been helpful, or they were helpful to me long ago. Again, just return them before you leave, please." And yeah,
I definitely will. Thank you very much.
Basically, just you can add 3 days. We'll say you start
Light,
reading them.
late night reading, some Abyssal before
Yeah.
going to sleep.
She says, make
Nice.
sure you put it on
Beautiful.
times 2 play, just because it's a little slow if you don't.
if the book on Abyssal starts talking to you, it's definitely demonic.
Oh yeah, and none of these
Be careful. Be careful how you pronounce all
you're
of
learning
those.
the language.
Iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if a book ever starts talking to you, she says there's probably something going on.
If you sneeze, it could be a wrong word. Be careful.
Calroon, do you remember when you started researching Abyssal on the date? Which date?
Oh, did he? Is he there? He said.
It'll be the 52nd. That was the start.
Okay,
Oh,
because
sorry, I was muted.
I'm putting that in the projects. before
Oh
we
yeah,
forget it.
if there's no project for it, you should definitely put it in there.
Yeah, I'm working on that. How many days does that take?
The book will say gives you, but you just add 3 days, like as if you had done an extra
How
3
many
days of downtime.
how many
It'll take me-
total?
I don't know. What Calroon? Do you have the info
Well,
on that
30.
project?
On learning Abyssal,
Yeah.
we said it was going to take 30 days because my intelligence was so high.
Okay, then that's
Yes.
8 days done with a week and then plus 3.
Yeah, I believe that sounds
Okay.
right.
Then that project is now started. It's in
there.
the downtime activities.
All right, and you paid the 150 gold for that, Calroon.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, she just she says, I don't really yeah. Do you think there's anything I could do to get more info, or do you think I should just stay quiet and not be suspicious?
How did you find out about this mission?
Says, well, it was kind of I mean, whenever I come to work with Blackwater, I pretty much manage the libraries and a lot of his notes and research, and I was just reading some of the old logs of when he had hired the mercenaries, and I kind of worked backwards to figure out the project and figure out the dates and what had happened, talking to others and hearing rumors. There wasn't a lot to find in the paper trail, so I did have to do a bit of work, investigation, she says. But yeah, I don't know. It makes me a little uncomfortable. But if you all have any suggestions, I'm definitely willing to listen. I thought it might be best to just kind of let it go because I didn't know for sure if anything was going on.
There is one thing that I'm still not certain, because after talking to Alec, he said that there's something was wrong with Blackwater and he was possessed or replaced. And we are still not certain if something is happening to Blackwater or if there is something there that looks like Blackwater. Does anything from your research point to one or another thing? Is it Blackwater that we know and lives in his mansion, that he is secretly during the night, I don't know, like a vampire or whatever? Or do you think there is something other than Blackwater that we know that looks like Blackwater and impersonates him?
She says, well, it's definitely subtle. So if it could be either, though if it was something impersonating him, it would have to be something that knows a lot about him and is really tapped into him, because there are a lot
Are
of
there any
ways that
creatures
he's.
like that?
Are there any what?
That could do that. Are there any creatures like that that can do
Creatures.
this?
Well, there's doppelgangers. I mean, it's possible he ran into one down there, but I don't know. It doesn't seem likely, because a doppelganger does still need to get food and survive, and I mean, the areas under Char would be dangerous to a creature like that with all the undead and the cursed church and everything. There are not clones. What's the name of it? Changelings, but again, same thing. And there are safer places they could have replaced him, rather than doing it while he was on that journey with all those bodyguards. I don't know. I don't know enough about the cursed church. I mean, I know it brings madness, but this doesn't seem like madness.
Also, and I may be just mistaken, maybe someone remind me what Alec was saying. The creature that they saw, did it have a purpose? Like, was it doing something? Or was it just there? Could it be just, I don't know, like a ghost of someone that looks like Blackwater that is wandering there? Or did it actually have an agenda?
Give me one moment to get my journal. I probably have written down something about that.
So she would say a ghost. I didn't consider that. Possession is definitely possible, and it would go with the. Well, I mean, an undead could survive down there. I wouldn't be surprised if ghosts were part of the area under the church. If that's the
Well,
case, then. Or go ahead.
I found it. Let me see. Maybe I wrote down something about what he said. Patrick just comes back into the room and puts her journal down on the table.
What do you have, Patchwork?
So Alec said he didn't want to go back to the surface because of Blackwater, because in his words, Blackwater is a demon. He isn't who he seems to be. He claims that the real Blackwater didn't leave the halls they were exploring.
She says, I don't know about the demon angle.
Again, he wasn't really in his right mind, but that is, I'm just quoting what he said.
So I'm rephrasing. It means that real Blackwater went to explore under the church, then something happened, and he's still there, but this means that whoever is now here is not him.
He said something is pretending to be Blackwater, but that doesn't really tell us whether that's possessed or replaced.
Yes. I mean, the
But
ghost...
he was only talking about Blackwater that he saw under the church.
Yeah. I mean, the ghost angle is interesting. If he is possessed, that's simple enough to cure. I know that turning the undead spirit would force it out of him.
But could he act normal if he was?
I found something more. So Alex said Blackwater left him down there under the church. That he said that Blackwater acted strange and smiled in an off way, kind of creepy, and that everyone else was dead. And Alec didn't know why he was spared.
That's unsettling, she says. Well, again, the demon angle seems unlikely. Demons are not often particularly subtle when they possess or use mortals. They're more about destruction than infiltration. Though, I mean,
right.
I will admit I don't know much about the Abyss.
They are more chaotic evil, if I'm not mistaken.
This is definitely, yes, definitely. That's a good way to put it. Chaotic evil. Yes, good way to put it. No, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could try to turn undead using your clerical abilities, Patchwork or Nil. That might drive a ghost out if he's possessed. But I think as someone mentioned, a ghost wouldn't necessarily know Blackwater well, and would be fairly easy to spot over time. This seems more subtle than that.
Is there some kind of creature that if it possesses someone, it can access that person's memories?
If there is, I don't know much about it. Yeah, ghosts can possess, but they don't access memories. I mean, charm spells are the other way, but the charm would have to be reapplied. The spell would have to be done constantly if it was magic. I'm sorry, my friends. I don't think I have a good answer for you.
By the way, I remember once, I think it was Nil or someone else, and we never did it, but I remember we were discussing that there was a spell that could help us against possession. I think it was protection from something. Protection from, like, nice
Well, there is magic circle, and if you stand inside it, certain creatures that you designate can't possess you while you are standing inside it.
Maybe, yeah. Or like there were a couple of spells that could and I think you were telling that it doesn't matter who possesses you. It doesn't matter if it's undead or a demon. It's the possession that matters, that you could it could help against it. I think one of you, either Nil or Calroon, were talking about such spell, and we never actually decided to use it, but we were considering to use it before going into some place where I think there was a risk of being possessed. Actually, into the church. Into the church, yes.
If I have access to magic circle, but I don't have the resources
It
to cast
wasn't
it before
Magic
we
Circle.
go,
I think the name was different. I think it was
but
something with protection from something.
before we go to Isik, now that I'm remembering it, I would like to have some more religious components. I just remembered that. Sorry.
She says, "Well, I do have some other projects that Blackwater has me working on. I think for now I'm just going to assume he's okay unless we have more evidence to be concerned. Just because I don't want to mess up this project without having good reason to be too suspicious. Though, if any of you have any thoughts or come to any conclusions as to how we can, do something about this, just let me know. Because we don't have any conclusive evidence at this point. Just
I usually just leave all the.
And if you find anything more, please tell us also.
Go ahead, Calvin. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say I usually leave all the thinking to Calroon. He's a smart one here.
She kind of laughs and says, "Don't sell yourself short, Kaladin. I've seen you have many good insights on things. And you're in the library doing research. You're plenty smart."
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
IR in the
Would you
background
guys-
is like, "No, he's not." What? Who said that? Go ahead, Calroon.
I was gonna say, do you think a divination spell would cast some light on this situation?
She says, "A plea to the gods for information? Maybe. I find divinations to be unreliable. I mean, that's not the type of information I like, trying to deduce meaning from what deities say, because they're often misleading if you're not careful. But, I mean, couldn't hurt to try, right?"
Actually, it's a good idea, and we still have plenty of time. It cannot hurt. But I just have a feeling that it will give us some cryptic answer, and we will still not be sure. But we are already not sure, so we will be even more not sure. But I think I would try.
She nods and says,
Yeah.
"Well, yeah, I mean, if you have the ability to speak with the gods, you could, just see what they have to say. I did want to, I wanted to give you the books and talk a little bit because I also need to take a little trip. Blackwater has me doing some last minute research on the old hobgoblin camp you guys cleared out. He thinks that there might be more information to be gleaned from some of the old antechambers and the tunnels below it. He says, "I think you all have been there. You met with some druids, right?"
Yeah. I wouldn't mess with them too much. They're pretty protective.
He says, "No, that's what I had gathered. Blackwater had already sent some scouts there, and I guess the scouts and the druids seem to be on okay terms. Blackwater had them mention that his people and your people were allied, so it seems like they gave them more leeway. But there are supposedly
That's
some
good.
other tunnels that are not part of the Druid Grove that he wanted me to examine, along with a bit of an ensemble. So I was going to go check those out."
Are you excited to go on the train?
She says, "Oh yes, that's right. I haven't seen the train
Starry.
yet. I had.
Oh.
Or go ahead.
I thought Noah was asking me. Sorry.
You've been on the train.
She says, "I had heard about
Well-
this train. I am very excited to see it when we leave." So, all right. So she at that point she would basically bid you good night. Maybe talk a little bit more, like just chat about things, and then head out. So you said you want to use a divination spell tonight or the next day, or?
Yeah, I'll use it tonight. And I'm gonna use it as the ritual.
Okay.
So there's that.
So you burn some incense Do you want to have everyone around, like maybe at the table while you're doing this?
Yeah, I'll have people around when I'm doing this.
Alright, so you spend 10 minutes to do the ritual. And you're going to ask a question. What's the question?
I'm gonna say it's clear that Blackwater is not the same person as he was before he went into the cursed church. What has replaced him, or what has taken over his mind?
Let's see. So that doesn't actually question a goal, event, or activity that occurs within 7 days of now. Let me see. Yeah, so the way you worded that, I would say, is not actually what the spell can answer. Because you're not asking about an event, a goal, or an activity. You're kind of asking about like more of knowledge of like what the
All right.
situation is. So I'll say maybe your first attempt kind of fails, is like you get no answer and you think, huh, maybe I didn't word that right. Do you want to try again?
Yeah, I'll try one more time.
And you don't have to do the divination again. I'll just say the divination spell is waiting for you to ask a question it can answer, at least for now.
I'm gonna ask for a specific event this time. I'm gonna say, who's Blackwater going to portray when we travel to Isik?
Oh.
Who is he gonna betray?
Lou, you can tell us though, anyways.
Well, let's see. So the room would darken a bit as magic fizzles in the air, and a voice would say, Blackwater shall work to undo those who would stand against his goals on the trip to Isik. Let's see. It might give you a second line. Give me a sec. Yeah, so it would also say the lives of his followers, those who are weak, there could be danger for them. And then the room would kind of go back to normal as the booming voice fades away and the magic crackles to a halt. Sorry, I couldn't make up a rhyme on the spot.
It's okay. that
Try,
spell's
good
gonna be
try.
hard for DMs.
But definitely a bit cryptic. Iara says, what do you think it means by weak? Maybe as peon soldiers? Why would that matter? I mean, I can see
I
why
don't know,
Isik would
but
be dangerous to them, but I mean, why would Blackwater be dangerous to them?
He's
I don't
sending
think
them there, isn't he? Isn't he? Can you not put their deaths at his door? And weak compared to what? And in what capacity? Mentally, if he drives them all mad.
Now I can
And
see why the elf doesn't like this spell,
yeah,
Iara
yeah.
says.
Exactly. That's what happens when you don't get direct answers from a god. And
well, if it's physically weak, then I don't think. I think we should tell Lyra to not go.
if it's mentally weak, we should get Rob a ring of mind protection so he doesn't kill us all again.
Iara gets half a smile on that one.
Oh, by the way, but if he
Dum
does,
dum.
if I get to you within a minute, I can bring you back.
Let's see.
From death, you mean? You talking about
Death is temp-
Oh, yes.
revivify?
So, Yep.
That's
Does it
So
restore madness?
So I would like perhaps one more diamond. I will probably go look for that in the market in the next few days.
Shock kind of gives Robert a knowing look as they start talking about, weaker people. And you, with your passive insight, oh, never mind. You don't have very good passive insight. Well, you might think that he might, this might be a good time to bring up what you were talking about. If you want
You
to.
mean bring up that he wants to go or he doesn't want to go? Like
Oh
what
wait, you were going to
exactly?
talk about it with Blackwater, not the group. Okay, never mind. That's right. I forgot. Okay, so never mind. Scratch that. Anything else that the group wants to discuss, or should I just continue going forward with the week? All right. So
Yeah,
everyone
we're good.
kind of be a little uneasy, but people go to bed for the evening. And time will continue passing. So that was 3 days. 3rd, 55th. So 2 more days will pass. No complications. So on the 57th of fall at 8 p.m., you would all finish or you'd pass 5 days. I don't know if you would finish, but does anyone need to do any rolling for finished projects? What do we got?
We have my
research.
spear thing. Yeah.
I'll go down the line again. So Patchwork, did you finish anything that you need to roll for, or are you good?
I made the potion. I don't
Okay.
know if I need to roll for
No,
that.
there's no rolling for that.
And also I would like to maybe buy some religious components and a diamond for Revivify if I can do that in the meantime.
Yeah, you can say you did that. Just go ahead and minus for the resources, the book value. Calroon, you were just learning, so there's no roll. Nil, you were doing research, so give me an intelligence roll with a +5.
They're not +6.
Did you get 6 people? If so, then yes, +6.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just bought some incense as well because I could do divination now. We can make you come up with ad lib riddles all the time.
Nice. I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun. So 14. Oh, let's see. I think that's 2 pieces of lore. But let me check. Yeah, so with 2 more pieces of lore, you do think that there is a way to soothe the demon, making it less likely or almost unlikely at all to try to take control. Let me check something though. What's the name of this magical item?
Is a vicious spear.
Vicious spear. Yeah, okay, I did make a thing for it. And how many pieces of lore do you have on this already?
I have 4 now, but Kaladin's also got a roll.
Okay, yeah, let's get Kaladin's roll, and then with the lore total, I'll see how many options you have. So Kaladin, go ahead and make a roll for your project.
Is there anything you can add to this roll other than straight intelligence?
No, it would just be the number of assistants you have.
Okay.
Because yeah, for downtime stuff, it's very powerful, so it's not something that. Okay,
12.
so is it +6?
Oh yeah, so it'd be 13.
13, which I think is another 2 pieces. Okay, yeah. So that'd be another 2. So what's your total?
6.
All right. So there are. So there, a lot of the solutions would require you to exorcise the demon from the weapon. However, that would greatly reduce the extra damage, just making it into kind of like a more basic magical weapon. So those are probably less interesting to you. Let's see. You could try to kind of befriend the demon, which is a much harder option. How would you do that, though? That's a good question. That would probably be the easiest way.
Do they take souls? Do you sell
Yes,
your soul to the
definitely.
demon in the weapon?
I mean,
And
Or
tell
a
it
soul
to not bother
crystal.
you again?
some kind of offering could appease it.
I mean, do we have the demon crystal? Would they like having the demon power of a...
Maybe.
But how much can you trust a demon in a spear, though? Not very much.
It's true. Trying to
But
think
to
what
be
that
fair,
would entail.
a demon in a spear probably just wants to kill things. So at least I know what it wants.
So
Well,
yeah,
it also...
the high risk option. You could try to connect to the demon and actually communicate with it more, but that would expose your mind to chaos and possible the spear taking over again and doing things you might not want it to do. Though befriending the demon by doing this could be a way of lessening how much it's going to interfere with you, just because you'd both be on the same page. Often
What could
demons,
possibly go wrong?
often demons want some kind of price, so he might ask you to do something that you don't want to do. But again, you kind of have to try that route.
Is there any way we could like put it to sleep or
To
something
like
so it isn't as active?
seal it.
Yeah. So if the demon is in it, it's just not awake.
Sure. I'll say that if you want, with this lore, you can try to seal the demon away, but that would lower the damage by 1d6. So you'd only have the 1d6 instead of 2d6. Because the demon's like rage and chaos is kind of what fuels the power of the spear.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, I'll say if you want to try to like bind the demon in the spear so he can't control or be able to do anything and would just be stuck as a prisoner, that could be an option.
So there's two different like sort of unsafe options. There's maybe sort of befriending or maybe making a deal with the spear and then like directly connecting to it.
Yeah, I mean the easiest way is to get the demon on your side somehow. And it seems like the more chaotic you are, the more likely that would work. Like, you don't, being chaotic evil would make it easier, obviously, but just being chaotic and, yeah, confronting the demon would give you a better chance of allying with it.
All right. Yeah, I think that's the route I'm gonna try.
You're gonna try to
What
speak with the
what what did
demon.
what did they say about like something that then we said maybe we give him the crystal, so kind of to please him somehow,
Well,
right?
I said that. Well, I said an offering. If he would accept, that's part of
Yeah.
like probably like the deal one. But
Yeah,
if we
and
were to like offer him a soul, or like say we'd do something, or give him some demon power, but like I don't know what. As with them all, demons are tricky. So any deal with them is
well,
as good as the air it's written in.
devils are usually the tricky ones. Demons just want to destroy everything.
Okay.
So you would really have to talk to the demon to figure out what it wants.
Yeah.
Lately, it's been more docile. Like you haven't heard some of the craziness that you sometimes hear because you don't speak Abyssal either. So you don't often even know what it's saying when it says stuff. Uh, but
Yeah.
yeah. So we'll go with that. Like the hard or the most risky option would give you the greatest benefit, which would be to keep all your damage and maybe even get some demon powers on your side. A good midway would be to just seal the demon and take the 1d6 loss of damage. Least amount of risk, but still a pretty decent reward.
But let's think about options that we have. Do we have time to do anything of like any of those options before we go to Isik?
Yeah, so with the lore you have, sealing the demon you could do right now. It would just cost you 100 maho of arcane components, and you could do the ritual and just seal it. But if you wanted to cleanse it, it would be probably about 50, which would basically turn it into a +2 spear. And 50 maho. It just wouldn't get the extra 2d6. The hard option would be more like RP, as you would go and speak with the
Yeah.
demon, which could result in bad things.
I think I
Well,
want to talk to him. I got a fire elemental on my side, you know.
And
you're
I will say, because you have a lot of lore, dealing with the demon will involve a lot of wisdom and wisdom saves to steel yourself, and anything that protects you from influence, like any spells that would protect from charms and stuff, would be good to be under while you're talking to the demon. Any magic
Okay.
We do have
compulsion.
So
protection from
and
good and
just
evil is perfect.
yeah.
Yes.
if you
Yeah.
ever try to talk to it, come to me. I have many spells that can help with that.
Yeah, I can do enhance ability. Or do you want
Yeah,
me to
There's
be your
also
lawyer on
this.
your behalf?
Grinkle's
There is
paintings always
this.
help me as well.
There is
They
this.
help.
All
They're very
three of
common.
those can help with that.
Let's
All right.
just do it.
Can
Well,
I hold the spear at the same time and say my client would like to enlist your services in a
you're gonna be
I'm representing
his lawyer,
yeah.
speaking with the
Yeah.
demon. Let me go through the rest of the downtime stuff, which I think is
Cool.
actually I think that was it. It was just research that we need to roll on. The rest of you just had creation and training stuff. Oh, Rob, you leveled up Carter, right?
Yep.
Let's see. Let's do that. Since you're probably going to be bringing him with you. And I guess I'll just give him some more. He's kind of like a barbarian fighter. So I guess we'll say D10 for the HP. So that would be 9 HP, putting him to 76. Level 8. Does that change? Oh, that he also gains. Where do you want him to put his bonus? Strength, I assume, or do you have a feat you want to give him? Like something that you have a feat you want to train.
Yeah, I'm thinking, does he have even or odd strength?
He has an 18 strength right now, so even.
Then let's just make it 20.
Okay.
I think let's
Can't go
just
wrong
make
with
him.
strength. Okay, so any proficiency still 3. I think that does up his. Okay, it does automatically good. Any weapons you want to kind of train him with? Right now, he's just kind of going great axe, javelin. Do you want to give him a bow or anything?
I think bow he can use it already. I don't believe. I think if he's a fighter, he can use it already.
All
I'm
right.
just thinking that he should always carry a shield with him at all time as well, and he should be able to switch between two-handed weapons
Well, I guess
and shield.
does the group have any weapons they want to give him right now? Like anything from your supplies or
I mean, like a couple things, but not really.
I mean, I guess we just say he bought his own shield. He won't be a mooch. So sure, he buys a shield. He's got some money.
Oh, I have a shield I can give him. Because I have this +1. Now that I've...
Okay, so sure, there we go. You say you give him a shield.
Wait, you have a +1 shield?
Yes.
Oh,
What? You have +1 shield?
Phil,
Yeah, you
you have
gave
a
it to me.
+1 shield?
You gave it to me. We did a shield switchery.
This
Yeah,
guy
but
has
this
+1
is your shield.
I can't believe this guy has a +1 shield.
Can you
What's
guys
happening?
believe
I'm
it?
confused.
I think they're making fun of you.
Oh.
They're
No,
being
no,
I
no.
had a
But I mean,
spare
like,
shield.
this is your shield. What shield are you gonna use then if you give him your
No, I
+1
think
shield?
I know,
he's giving him his old shield, is what he meant.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I thought you were giving him +1 shield. Okay,
No,
got it.
no.
because
No.
I could also use that, but it's okay.
It's okay.
No, no, no. It's fine.
All right. And what? I'll say you can give him one of your fighter abilities. What would you want to give him? Because you trained him.
Yeah.
Action surge?
Well, yeah, this is for sure. Yes, I think action surge he should definitely get.
Yeah, right now he has improved critical, extra attack, battle readiness.
I think action surge is a no-brainer.
Okay. So we'll give him action surge. Can I just drag that on? I think I can. Yeah, action surge. Oh yeah, it does just add it. Nice. How many second wins do you get a day?
Depends
3?
on the level.
At 8th level?
Yes.
Is it 3?
I think
Yes.
it's proficiency bonus.
It's like a proficiency
Oh,
or
okay,
something.
that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, 2 action surges, or is it 3?
1. It's 1. Action surge is only 1, but it resets at short rest.
Right. Okay. All right. So you train him to be a little bit quicker in combat. He says, "No wonder you're always kicking so much ass. I don't know how you can push yourself to move like that so quickly." All right. So he has his shapeshift, his second wind, and his action surge. Actually, does his shapeshift get any better? Let me see.
Does it give him our damage reduction, right?
Yeah, that's what we were saying. It's kind of like a basic
Mm.
barbarian. When he shapeshifts, he takes half damage.
Yes.
So why don't we do a break while I'm doing some stuff on this?
Yeah.
Do it.
See you in a
Okay.
couple of minutes.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
right 10 minutes.
Do you guys know in current edition, is there any way to get improved critical? Because Carter got it from the sidekick thing, which I don't recall anyone having improved critical in normal game. Or do you know?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Isn't that like a subclass thing? Or-
Okay, I see champion gets it at level 3.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, champion gets it. The only other class.
Yeah, I figured because they get like, isn't that 19 is also a critical hit?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I wonder how good it is. I never thought about it, just mathematically.
Hmm. I mean, that makes it a 10% chance, no?
Yeah. I'm just thinking if it's an extra 5%.
Well, I think
So
champion is one of the weakest subclasses for fighter.
I'm actually thinking that this improved critical on paper, like for example, like +2 damage that you get from some other weapon masteries for like for styles, like for example this when you have weapon in one hand, you get +2 damage. I think this is much better than improved critical mathematically.
Well,
Like out of 100 hits, you would get much more bang for your buck for just flat +2 damage than sometimes you crit on 19.
if you have a bunch of stuff that gives you more for your criticals, then it could be
Yeah, I
better.
could probably could be something like that.
Or if like
I
you're a
wonder.
rogue or you have extra dice from something else, it can definitely be useful. But if you go champion, you give up the battle master stuff, which I think is far superior.
Do you know how it is phrased? It is your attack rolls with weapons and unarmed strikes can score a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20. Does it mean that you always hit on 19 as well, same as on 20? Or is it that if you hit on 19, then you score a critical, but if you miss on 19,
Yeah, only
you would
20
not?
is because rolling a 20 with attack doesn't have anything to do with critical. It's just a rule. A 20 is an auto hit, just like a 1 is an auto
Okay,
miss.
so with this improved critical, you could still miss on a 19 if you have
Yes.
like some weird, like very powerful wizard in full plate with shield or something.
Yeah, so you'd have to still hit to score the critical on 19. It doesn't make 19 an auto hit. But yeah, like champion in general is kind of disappointing just because it as a subclass, like everyone, pretty much like most people go battle master or eldritch knight. This champion's just like easy mode if you want some subtle bonuses.
Battle Master with all of those
I think
maneuvers and superiority things, it feels like you're like almost like a wizard. Like you have so many abilities and you can use them in different ways. I
Yeah,
guess it's actually fun.
I almost feel like they should just incorporate that into fighter and just have it so fighters just get that as their like resource, kind of like the monk has his points. Um, but I guess they still want to give the option to just be like a simple hack and slash guy, because it does mean you have to micromanage more because you have a resource system.
Yeah, exactly.
Because yeah, like champion gets a couple of things, but just nowhere near as good. Like most of the fighter subclasses kind of pale in comparison to battle master, which is why I think they should just make it That's like the fighter's system, is the battle points thing. But anyway. Alright, I'm gonna step away for a sec.
Okay, I'm back. Did I miss it? Okay.
Not much.
I mean, can we both negotiate with the spear?
He DM stepped away.
Get my briefcase.
Kaladin, by the way, are you here?
Yeah.
I'm giving you a potion of growth again,
Awesome. Keep them coming.
but I don't know. Use it wisely. It'll take another 10 days before I can make another one. Like before I can finish another one, rather. This is probably the only one you'll get for Isik.
Well, I had already had one, so I've got two now.
Oh,
Because I had two before I used one last time.
We need to go
Yeah.
larger, bigger than
One of-
ever before.
so 2 out of those 3 are from me, and one was from somewhere else. Then, right? I didn't know you had another one.
Yeah, I
So
think
now
so.
you have 2. So I can revivify 3 people, and I can make 4 magic circles.
I was looking at the different divination spells, and the next one, I get a better one at next level than divination, which is quite nice.
Hmm.
I think. What's it called?
Do I have
Uh,
anything that can help with that?
I think it's level 5. Yeah, I get commune.
I have augury. I have this.
Yes. Yeah. Also doesn't really help. Like good, it'd just be good and bad. But at commune, you get to ask 3 yes and no questions.
Ah, this is the next 30 minutes. Okay, that's not that great.
All right. So
Depends what a giant star knows. But they know a lot.
all right. So I think we had passed we passed the 5 days.
Yes.
Right.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's 8 p.m. on the. Okay, I leveled him up, so it's 8 p.m. on the 57th. What's the next step?
Well, tomorrow we should probably talk to Blackwater about how many people we should bring along.
Okay, so we're passing another night.
I guess
Well,
if no one else.
I didn't know. Does Karine want to go do his audience with the spear?
Let's do this whole thing.
Paladin, sorry.
Yes.
All right, so you're gonna try to commune with the spear.
Yeah, I'll want some bolstering effects first. I'll probably
Well,
want
if you told us about that beforehand, I would probably have taken protection from evil, prepared protection from evil and good.
and bardic I think would be very useful as well.
Yeah, you got it for sure.
And I'll give you a wisdom enhance ability.
I will give you protection from evil and good.
Thank you.
This is actually something that maybe we can force cast on Blackwater.
Well, the problem is if he isn't one of those things effective in it, but he is still evil, it
Well, it's
does
gotta be a
give the
willing.
game away.
It's got to be a willing creature.
Yeah,
That
willing
might-
creature you touch is protected. You're right.
And I will protect you from fiends.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So you are communing with the spear. You just so you grab the spear and what are you saying? You haven't heard any noise coming from it for a while. It seems like it's been dormant.
We're gonna say, hey buddy, I know it's been a while. It's me, your old pal.
Is anyone around, or are you kind
Hello?
of doing this off by yourself?
I'll be on standby.
I think Nil wanted to be present.
And you got some
Me
spells put
too.
on you?
Yes.
Yes.
There's
Yep.
protection from the mule.
And enhance ability wisdom.
Okay, so Nil did enhance and Patchwork did protection.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you would hear a Strange guttural noise that could be some kind of language. But it sounds almost like chanting. You've heard this before, but never been able to make much sense of it.
Do you know my tongue? Do you know how to speak common?
I have spoken to you before, have I not?
Yeah, of course. Sorry, bad memory. So, I'm thinking, you're definitely the most powerful weapon I've ever wielded. We should make more of an official partnership.
He says, "Is this why you call upon me? Blood is not being spilled. I have no interest in such talks."
Yes, but if we can make a deal, then you can get more of what you want, and I can get more of what I want.
If you wish to speak with me, then spill blood, and we shall talk.
Okay. Can I? I'm out in the woods. Is there like Can I try to like throw my spear at like a squirrel or something?
You want to just hunt down a squirrel?
Yeah.
That
So
seems.
the biggest animal I can find.
Why? Why are we just feeding woodland creatures to your demon spear? At least have it be the blood of the undead. We're about to just go massacre thousands of ghoul.
I think he wants living creatures.
Well, he gets
Well,
what he's given. He's
could
stuck in a spear.
can't you ask him if undead also qualify?
Do you like killing undead?
The thrill of battle is what I crave. I wish to see blood spilled, entrails falling from bellies, death, destruction, suffering. I revel in
That's all.
it.
That is all very, very understandable. Nil, you know where we can find some of that?
What? Some of what? Sorry, undead.
Wait, can Nil hear him? I assume you're just telling him what the demon says.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
Alright.
Like he wants to kill things. He doesn't really care if it's alive or not. He wants battle.
Okay. Well,
So I don't think we're
well,
gonna be able to communicate with him until we actually get into a fight.
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, we can do it after. I imagine the ghouls will repopulate the train station. So when we land, there'll probably be something for him to do.
So we'll just put a
Would you
bookmark
like
in this for now.
would you like me to keep protection from evil and good prepared just in case?
Yes. Bless might be a little bit more.
Hmm. Well-
For like mid combat, it might be a little bit more realistic.
I mean, that spell could also be useful for Isik in general to keep us from being possessed by the undead.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right.
Might be good to keep it anyway.
Yeah.
He says, "One of your allies holds a weapon of the Celestials. Is he someone you could kill?"
Is it the
I
immovable
couldn't kill
rod?
him, but I could certainly spar with him.
Boring. What is the point if no blood is spilled?
Well, I didn't say no blood would be spilled, just not all of it.
He says the weapon he bears is a demon-killing weapon, a polar opposite to what I am.
We have talked about sparring before. I am somewhat curious if who would come out on top.
He says, "Friendly exchanges of battle do not interest me. It is the chaos, the unknown, the danger of real combat. This is where I thrive." He says, "Bring
I
me this,
understand.
and you shall speak to my true form. Me at my most bare and raw. Until then, I have no interest in speaking."
All right, you've got a deal. Well, we'll have battle soon enough. Trust me.
Alright, and slowly the whispers and chants in your mind kind of fade away. So it seems like you hear those when the demon is more present and connected with you in battle. sometimes even outside of battle.
You're talking about
So-
having to fight Grinko because of the immovable rod, right?
Yeah, that's
You gonna
exactly
spar with
right.
Grinkle?
Okay.
No. Yeah, so I'll tell them like he said he'll talk to me only after we've had real battle. Like life-threatening battle. That's his condition.
IRS says, well, if you're in the middle of a real battle, how are you gonna talk to him?
How am I gonna what?
How are you going to talk to him if you're in the middle of a real battle? Wouldn't you be fighting for your life?
I thought he meant after the battle, but also he might just try to talk to me mid-battle, which could be dangerous, which is why
She
I think
shrugs. She says,
those
maybe
protection spells will be useful.
maybe that'll make more sense. Maybe maybe he'll talk to you after the battle.
I hope so. We'll see. There's only one way to find out.
All right.
Do you maybe could we like have a sign in case I don't know he tries to possess you, then so that I know when to cast protection from evil and good, like some kind of
Oh.
gesture maybe.
One other thing, because I just
Safe word.
realized with how much lore you had, if you can find out the true name of the demon, it would be very valuable to your negotiations.
Yeah, but that's like, isn't that like impossible to get, basically?
It's very difficult. Nothing is impossible.
Is that something that usually happens through negotiation?
No,
Or is it like you have to uncover it?
demons will almost never willingly give their true names. Fae are the same, and a lot of times Celestials are also the same. Because having a true name over a lot of planar beings gives you a lot of power over them, especially for things like rituals.
So how did we learn in the lore like how does one normally get that? Or, like, anything
Well, we
that
could
happens?
ask another demon.
Trickery, through magic, through divinations, through maybe finding like an ally of the demon and having something to offer, but it's not something that's easily done.
Do they have to have it like written down somewhere, or is it just like exist in their head?
That you don't know, but every demon, devil, angel, whatever knows its true name.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
just a little FYI. That's something else you can pursue if you can come up with a creative way to figure out the demon's name or trick him to give
Yeah.
it to you or something like that. Sorry, you were saying something, Patchwork?
Maybe Kaladin could figure out, like Adson Kaladin could figure out some kind of signal or gestures to let us know when he needs help with the demon. I guess.
Yeah, no, that's a
Like-
really good idea.
Like a way to quickly let us know what's going on, I guess.
Ooh,
All right.
Let me look. I'll come up with a verbal sign.
We can think about it.
Like some password or something.
So, let's see. So I guess it would be the 58th of fall now in the morning, the day after your 5 days finishes. You know that you have about 2 days until Blackwater plans to leave. He wants to go on the morning of the 60th. So what does the group want to do? I haven't heard much from Grinkle. Do you want to... Anything you want to say or do?
No, I've been just listening, like, Cal's doing his thing with the spear, and it's all good.
Okay. Just checking to see if there's anything you had in mind. Yeah, what is...
No, I guess I just kind of waiting for the next thing, but it's all good.
Yeah, what does the group want to do?
I have a word. I have a
Alright.
code word. It's
Safe word?
yeah, the
Safe
safe word is the safe word is Aegis
Isn't it Aegis?
or
Like-
Aegis.
Aegis?
Like a shield?
Yes. Yep. Exactly like that.
Do you say it Aegis or Aegis? I thought it was Aegis.
I said Aegis, but that might be wrong.
I
could
mean,
look it
if it's Greek or Latin, it would be Aegis.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Aegis.
up. Aegis.
Yeah, Aegis.
I just heard a pronunciation say Aegis.
I want to say it's
Or
Latin.
Aegis?
Could be Greek.
Aegis. It is Latin. yeah.
Aegis. I would pronounce it Aegis.
This says Wait, hold on. Aegis, which is
Learn
weird.
something new every day. All right, so you give her your
Yeah.
safe word.
Yep.
What do you all want to do? Or do you want to just pass the 2 days until it's time to leave?
Didn't we want to talk about Blackwater? We wanted to talk to Blackwater about how many people we bring along.
Yeah, I actually not only how many people, just want to talk to him about the whole campaign. Like, how does he plan? How does he plan to reach Isik? We haven't talked to him about the fact that we have a train to go there.
Well,
No,
we
you
have
told him
He
about
knows
the
that.
train. Yeah, you told him about the
Yeah.
train.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's also we don't know what we're doing in Isaac. There's
Yes,
another
and
thing.
there's the whole logistics with all the 3 artifacts, the one that Cicero has, the one that he has, or the 2 that he has. Probably we just, like total imbeciles, we just given him one. Like what's the whole idea? Like, I want to know what's going to happen when we get there.
All right. Yeah, we can say the group goes to speak with Blackwater. So you head over in the morning. You're of course given access, and Blackwater would meet you in his office. He says, "Come in, friends. It's good to see you. I've heard you've been keeping busy." Is there something you wish to speak with me about? Anyone?
Good. Who wants
Yeah.
to talk?
We just wanted to go over the plan for when we arrive at Isik. You're aware from our description of the station underneath. We're not sure where the stairs go. What are our objectives once we get there? And how many people are we taking? Will we need to do multiple trips on the train? Will they all fit in one?
Well, from what my excavators told me, you have a good amount of room on the train. Might make things less comfortable, but I think we can fit everyone.
Okay.
First objective is to establish a base of operations, which it sounds like the train station might do nicely. So we'll just secure it.
Makes sense.
Set up defenses for the entry points, and from there we're just exploring, looking for a way to get under the keep, as that's where I believe the vault is.
Okay. So we should head to the keep and then look under it. That should be our first thing.
Yes.
Good idea.
that
There
would be
were
our-
different types of ghouls. They seem to be the main enemy in this area. Some of them were magic casters, strangely enough, for the ghouls, as well as some mutated corpses.
This is odd. From
Noted.
what I know of ghouls, they're all just mindless eating machines. But you say some of them use
There
magic.
was. Yes, and there was another one that was fairly smart. At least that one knew how to operate doors. That one was kind of bloated, and when one of us attacked him, it released some kind of gas. Like,
He says, let me take some notes on this. I guess I should have asked you what sort of enemies you fought. I'll have my people
there
look
were a
into
lot
this.
there were a lot of those normal mindless schools, but there were just a few special ones, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. We'll certainly have to keep an eye out for those.
It may be worth stopping the train outside the station and then letting them clear the. Making sure. We're not sure how long it takes them to repopulate, but they may have come back.
Were the
And,
entryways
we
sealed when you left?
we
We did
fixed the
serve them.
gate, but
Yeah.
that ghoul abomination we fought. When we arrived at the station, it broke through the gate. We defeated it, and then we fixed the gate again. But it's possible for some ghouls to break through. But it should be safe from the normal versions.
You think it best to bring the train to the precipice and go in by foot, or should we bring everyone into the station?
Well, at first, just to make sure because the first time we went in, the train arrived and we were surrounded on all sides by ghouls.
Maybe stop before the station and send a scout ahead to see if any ghouls have broken through, and maybe then we can decide on what to do.
That might be the best course of action. You don't think we would be overrun if they came in the tunnels?
We wouldn't be surrounded, at least.
It might be harder for them to get into your train. All right. Well, that could be a good note that maybe we wish to scout out the station before we pull the train in. The only other enemies that I've been told of, that I've researched, is some kind of spiritual beings, possibly ghosts, maybe wraiths, incorporeal enemies, which I do have certain mercenaries who would excel against those, and of course, two of you have the ability to turn undead, which I think will be invaluable.
Yeah. Do you have anything that can help defend from like possession or like mind altering effect? And I'm gonna do insight as I mention these.
Well, I believe there are some spells that can protect from such things. We'd have to check with our arcanists. It says, don't clerics have protections from possession type magics?
Yeah, can do. However, it probably won't be for everyone in our party. So we just need to be careful in how we split up and make sure multiple people don't get affected at the same time.
Says Grinkle, I've heard you are an expert at charms. How would you defend against such a thing?
Who told you I was a charmer? Huh?
Kind of raises an eyebrow at you. Says,
I got a spell or two. Yeah, you know I can help with charm, sort of.
says, well, any defense would be useful. But
There is a defensive spell I can cast that can block doorways for 2 hours at most against certain types of enemies.
he says, what? Just out of curiosity, why did you bring up charms? What undead do you think would be using charms?
Well, we did
Well, no,
encounter we did
yeah.
encounter Bodaks in the beneath Char, and
But
they
it's
had
also the fact that there seems to be some sort of intelligence in this undead with them being able to open the doors, them being able to use magic. So I'm not counting out
right.
they're being controlled by something.
The
didn't
necrophage as well.
the necrophage cast hypnotic pattern, I believe.
Yes, and I believe they attempted mind. Was it mind mastery?
The
that
other thing.
was that something else?
No, that was the deep dwarf.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all yeah.
Well, I'll give the notes to my spellcasters and see what they come up with. But your group, I believe, well, it sounds like you have your own ways to counter charms and compulsions. He says, is there anything else you wanted to ask me? This has been valuable. I'm glad you came to see me. There's some information you had that I didn't.
Have you discussed this with Sithel? So I imagine she's accompanying us or sending a retinue or something as well.
He gets an annoyed look. He says, yes, I've been forced to have several meetings with the elf. She is difficult, but I think she will be helpful to our cause. She has her people ready, as far as I can tell. So, the day of, everyone should be good to go. I mean, I can't see what help she'd have against magical charms and the like.
Well, elves are naturally resistant, so it's a
Says, well,
benefit
that's
of
useful for that's useful for her
Okay.
as an elf, but I don't think
Yeah.
most of her
Well,
people are
it-
elven.
Yeah. But no. Do we know anything of where of the state of Isik on the surface?
This is overrun by undead. I have
All the
not
way through.
I have not sent scouts in, as I believe it's too dangerous for single individuals to enter the city. But from all of the books I've read and research I've done, it is mostly just overrun by cannibalistic ghouls, and as I said, spirits of a kind. If there are other undead, we'll have to discover them as we explore.
Yeah.
Sounds like you've already found a couple that we were not aware of.
Yes. And yeah, there appears to be great numbers. They did manage to overrun some automatons that were quite formidable. But I don't know how long ago that was, I suppose.
He nods. It says, were you able to complete everything that you and your group was trying to do before we left?
I believe so. I think we're all up to date. Now it's just to get it done, hopefully as easily as possible.
This is the last thing I'm looking for is to hear back from Lyra. I had sent her to the old hobgoblin ruins that you all cleared out. So, hoping she gets back tomorrow.
That would
And that
set
will...
off the day after.
I'm hoping that gives me a little last bit of information that will help make this easier. He says, well, if there's anything else, otherwise I should probably get back to work. I've been very busy trying to get everything done in the last few days.
Okay. No problem. Thank you for your time. We will be ready to go in 2 days' time. Are we meeting here and we'll head down to the station together, or should we just meet on the station?
No, I think we should meet here and travel down together, just in case there are any dangers in the tunnels.
Yeah.
So we will meet on the morning of. Once everyone is assembled within the first hour or so, we shall travel down.
Yep.
Alright, so... anyone else say anything, or are you heading out?
We're good to go.
Do I need to return that book?
Yeah, sure, we'll say.
Yeah, we go return our
You guys
book.
return your books. Probably finished
Yeah.
up within the first few days. Okay, so...
Go.
It is now only about 9:30 in the morning. Anything else we're doing today? Passing time, going somewhere?
I will turn to the party and say, I don't know, like he seems normal. He seems as normal as he usually is. He's a bit mysterious, but he has always been like that. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we'd be able to tell if there was something up with it.
Well, I don't know if we would be able to tell, but we didn't know him before. And Lyra does seem to think he has been a bit different from what she's doing. I think we should just keep it.
So, yeah, what she said, and I think she mentioned this before, or someone mentioned that he seems much more sure of himself and outgoing than he was before. Or before he was more of like a bookworm.
Before we met him, or even before,
Before the journey into the cursed church underneath. So,
so
you probably never met him when he was, like that. You only know him from
Okay.
afterwards. All your
Okay,
experiences of him would have been he's like kind of pushy, kind of like annoying, but yeah, very much like more outgoing and kind of sure of himself. Less
got it.
quiet and bookwormy.
Maybe he just got more self-confident, and everyone blames him for that.
I guess,
Be a new haircut.
Nil, you said you were doing an insight, right?
Yeah, when I asked him about the thing.
Go ahead, give me a roll.
Can I help with that?
I mean, you could have done your own, I guess.
Yeah,
If you wanna
because when Neil said that, I probably would have been paying attention also.
Well, I don't think he said out loud, I'm going to do an insight check.
Yeah.
No, but he asked a question that I
Sure,
found
sure, yeah.
that then I got suspicious.
So, I don't know if anything would have seemed obvious. He mostly was just racking his brain for ways that he could defend against charms or defend his people against charms. You didn't notice him being like scared about it or anything. Yeah, I would say he just seemed as he always does.
Right.
Alright, so yeah, what do you want to do? Fast forward to the.
Are we thinking of going?
Before
departure,
we do, I was wondering, shall we mention this to Cicero, or do you think it's a little
That's a
bit too
good
much?
Lyra didn't think you
think-
should.
I think
I don't
her
think
being
we should.
suspicious might ruin this whole thing.
Well, also
Like it would. It,
not being prepared if something is wrong with him also may be quite detrimental here. I'm not sure, but I'm not telling we should. I'm just
But
looking.
yeah,
What do you think?
I don't know. I think it has the possibility to just to lead to them betraying us anyway, even if it isn't the thing, and using this as the justification.
That's a point. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
We don't want to possibly set off any treachery without confirmation. But from the cryptic clue we get, he will betray all that oppose him. So maybe if we don't oppose him, he won't betray us.
Well, it depends what he's gonna do. Like if he.
Depends what betrayal means.
That's a good point. I mean, if someone, opposed me, I might betray them. It's not too
Can you be-
unreasonable.
Yeah. Can you betray people you're opposed
I mean,
to?
if we got in its way of that in that expedition, that kind of would make us enemies. I mean,
Maybe, guys. I think do we have one more night here before? Are we leaving tomorrow or are we leaving?
Day after. Mine
Day
was
after.
returning tomorrow, and I think
Maybe we could just decide. Let's spend some time preparing, but let's think of some smart questions that we could ask in a similar fashion as Calhoun
no.
did.
Come up with more.
And we should specifically mention that we don't expect arriving.
well, divination in that sort, trying to get something this specific, isn't the best method.
I'm thinking like at least
It is.
to me what would help, because right now like he will betray everyone who opposes him. But I want to know what he plans to do there.
Yeah, but we won't get an answer because it's not a simple question in the next 7. How will he betray us in the next 7 days? That requires an answer too specific for the.
What is his?
We need to think more abstract.
What is his agenda in Isik? That's like what is he seeking for in
the
Isik?
vault.
But it needs to be
vault.
something that's going to happen in the 7 days. We can ask, will we find the vault in the next 7 days?
Yeah, we will be there in 7 days. I think we will definitely find the vault, and we will be there in 7 days.
Maybe we could ask whether Blackwater will keep his deal, like splitting the vault between us, him, and the Bloodhand, or if he will take it for himself.
Let me read the divination better.
I think we're trying to ask this magic to do something that.
Specific goal, event, or activity that occurs within 7 days. We can ask about his goals. Like, we can ask about his goal in Isik, and maybe it will answer us. Well, we are not losing anything. I don't think we will know less than we do now if we ask
No,
those.
but it may just confuse us.
Well, we're already pretty confused. Up to you. I'm just thinking, I think we should ask what is his goal in Isik.
We can ask every day, will he betray us tomorrow?
If his goal is to just get riches, then it's probably fine. Like, I'm just worried about some underlying unknown goal that no one knows about.
Well, no, if we just keep it simple, we just ask him if he's going to betray us tomorrow. And then we do it every day, and then we get at least a long rest warning.
Actually, that's
How about tomorrow?
Well, at least ask
How
him,
about
like,
tomorrow?
hey, will he betray me within the next 7 days? And then we can know a week in advance.
Well, yeah, but then that's not really helpful. If it says yes, it's that.
Like, it depends on us, right? It will never be a clear answer.
Well,
Will he
it's
betray?
also based on the current situation. So if something changes throughout the day, it might not take that into account. So it kind of bases it off what, at least from my reading of it, the current situation is.
It's a very weird, like, future. Well, it's not. It's a very, like,
Alright,
future
well, do you
prediction
want to
kind of
ask
thing.
another question? Or what? What do you want to do?
I don't know.
I
Knowing
don't see
too much
why we
about
should-
the future
I don't see
is.
why we shouldn't.
Sounds like Rob does.
Yeah.
I definitely do want to ask a question.
Alright,
Well,
so
you,
Cal,
and you get an answer you don't like. That's the problem with prophecy and divination.
alright, so you okay casting the spell, Cal Rune, doing 25 incense?
Yeah, I'll
I'd
spend the
be
25 if
willing
he
to
wants to ask a
sponsor
question.
if you have to.
Alright,
I just have to know what the question is.
so you all gather around the table as Cal Rune starts his ritual again. The magic spark to life, and basically the spell is waiting for a question. Lay it on me. What's the question?
Rob?
So I want to ask, what is Blackwater's goal, final goal on our expedition to Isik?
You ask what his final goal is?
Yeah, but there's no guarantee that we'll find that in the 7 days.
Ultimate goal.
I think.
Ultimate goal.
Yeah.
Let's.
So, what is Blackwater's ultimate goal in his
In our expedition to Isik.
in your expedition to Isik? So the magic swirls a bit, and a voice would boom. Let me just type this out. So this one is a little more direct.
Ooh. Already origin of the cataclysms?
Do we know what the first city is? Have you ever heard the term the first
Yes.
city?
Night weather. That's where I'm from, apparently.
Is your city that you are from, is it used to be called the first city?
No, the algorithm in that middle train station said that my body comes from Nightweather, the first city,
Ah, actually, yes.
but I can't remember anything about that.
Interesting. I think this was pretty useful. But what it gives me, what this answer gives to me, at least for now, there is no obvious
Why?
it's a goal. It's a good goal. If he wants to find something about the origin of the cataclysm, like I would love to find something about the origin of cataclysm too. Like there is
Yeah,
nothing.
but is that because he wants to start another one?
Wow.
The next one's already
No,
starting.
no, you're
That
just
always
ruining.
happens.
You're just ruining
My
it.
question is, why does he want to go there, and how is Isik connected to Nightweather?
That's what he
Well,
wants to find
he
out.
wants to find something in the vault, a way to get there, possibly. A way to maybe turn on the portal.
How does he know that he can get there with whatever's in the vault? How does he know what is in the vault? Is what I'm asking.
Well,
Well, we could. Sorry, go ahead. I was just gonna say we could ask him.
well, I don't think he'll tell us without seeing it. But...
I'm trusting Robert's instincts. He sounds like a good guy. He wants to solve the cataclysm.
Not really the good guy. Like I don't care if he's a
Yeah.
good. He's a good guy with some goal that is reasonable. Like it
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense to me. Like the goal makes sense. He wants to find the origin of the cataclysm. Who doesn't? Like honestly. I'm fine. Actually, I'm more at ease right now after this.
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right. So, yeah. Anything else? Anything else over the next few days, or?
No, I think we're good to fast forward to the departure.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So, you can do if you have another project you want to start, you can put 2 days towards it. Otherwise, you can just say you're
Kaladin?
hanging out.
Kaladin, would you like to learn a bit more Primordial in the meantime?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yes.
Alright, then that would be 2 days into that, right?
Yes. So let me start the passage of time. Okay.
Kaladin, did you finish your project making Ignatius a familiar? Is that done?
Yes.
Okay, then I will put that to completed.
Did we have any other backstory stuff we were kind of doing?
That's what I remember.
All right, the nil vision of the Dark Star. We haven't spent too much time on that.
Yeah. Well, I suppose it'll pop up when something changes in the thing.
And we have
Why not?
Robert's connection to the sword. I don't think you've done much with that so far.
No. I was trying to do something like this during downtime, but yeah.
Yeah, you switched over to something else, which is fine. All right. But we can say that you've been talking to the sword, who actually would have told you something similar to what the demon said, that the spear is dangerous and you should get rid of it or destroy it. If you've been talking to the general, he says there is a powerful demonic entity that possesses it. I've sensed it as it's grown more attached to your monk friend, to Kaladin. So,
Yeah. got it. I understand. But he's so fond of his new toy. Let's hope it doesn't break him. It
Says
would be a
you and
shame if I
I.
had.
Well, you and I were able to come to consensus, but yeah, he's dealing with a demon, which is much different from what I am.
Hmm.
Alright, so I just want to do that little exchange. Alright, so the 2 days would quietly pass. Luckily, things in the city or in the town seem like they're in good order. Everyone is happy. Most of the people have made a recovery from the initial attacks. And Char is in a good place. As you come into the 60th, everyone, I assume, is going to meet at Blackwater's estate.
Yeah,
and
get the
head
group
down.
together.
You haven't seen Cithril for a while, but she would be there with a bunch of her people. She says, the Starry Nights. I've had so little time to speak with you. You all seem like you've been so busy over these past few weeks.
Oh yes.
Indeed.
Yeah, Ben.
Yes.
You must have heard about the train we discovered and the one that we're actually going to take now.
So there's not too much. As usual, Blackwater has been a bit tight-lipped about his plans.
Well, then it's gonna be a surprise for you. It's a treat. It's a very nice journey. You're gonna like it.
Neil says, I see Kaladin hasn't been training much. Still got those weak things you call pecs. He flexes.
Hmm.
Someone needs to do
No,
more pull-ups. Maybe some crunches. You'll get there, buddy. He gives you a wink.
None of them
Yeah.
give backs, man.
You know, my spear's been just dying for me to pick a fight with somebody.
He says, "Oh yeah." Does it know that you don't do enough crunches every day and that you're kind of weak?
Okay,
So
buddy.
Thrill's
We'll,
like,
we'll see.
It was like, all right, calm down, Neil. I was like, what? We're just playing around. We're buddies. All right. So you head down below into the tunnels, and yeah, you think this group, while large, should squeeze into the train. It's not going to be a comfortable trip, but you think everyone should fit.
Oh, just one quick question before. Like, we are not gonna take the camp, right? Like, we are not thinking about bringing the whole.
That's a good question. What NPCs are you bringing with you?
I would just say, like, I would just tell to Shock, just so that he can take care of Melody and of our estate, and that we will just take people who were training for this moment. We will take Carter and Ayara.
He seems a little relieved. He says, all right, well, I'm going to be sad that I missed the action, but I'm glad you're giving me some time off with Melody.
You've done enough. You've done enough for us.
He says, well, that's nice of you to say. I hope so. I'll also keep an eye on Jack, kind of make sure he doesn't do anything stupid with the estate. All right, so you're bringing Ayara and Carter, right?
Yep.
Carter says, a fine choice. I look forward to smashing some ghoul heads. Ayara says, I
Nice.
could have done with staying in the town, but this could be interesting. As long as we don't head down to the deep again. I have no wish to see my family. Alright, so in the train tunnel, the group heads over to the Dwarven subway and will begin traveling. Everyone, or most of the people there who have not seen the train before, are fairly amazed by it. A large metal carriage that seems to propel itself. As you start going, there's a bit of a gasp coming from several of the people on the train. As I said, everyone's kind of uncomfortable, but they seem very surprised at how quick this thing moves. Possibly a little concerned about the dark tunnels, though. Alright.
I make a big show about getting in the conductor's seat as well.
Look over here, look at me. Alright.
I paint you a little hat.
I'm like, yeah.
What
I
should
take
Magic.
a slight bow and I say, I'll be your conductor today. Please, everybody, climb aboard.
Everybody climb aboard. There's some hesitation but excitement as everyone boards the train, kind of stuffed into the two cars. I guess you guys maybe might all travel up in the engine, or the engine car.
And please, everyone, no smoking on the train. And Rob points to the sign with like a pipe cross through.
No tampering with.
I
to
look at
save
the
a word
sign
here.
and I start lighting my pipe.
Oh, jeez.
Ah, okay. Like you give him a bit of power, and that's look what he does.
Exactly.
So can we all fit in
Classic
the
wizard.
Yeah, I mean, people are kind of squeezing. Like, you have people like in the seats, you have people sitting on the floor. So it's a little tight, but you do manage to get all your people in. So let me roll for some travel. Say it's about 9:30 when you start. Kind of took some time to assemble everyone. Just let me know if anyone is doing anything during the train ride.
I will cast aid before we get there.
Getting ready. Everyone has
Yep,
12
same.
temp HP, don't forget, forever,
Well-
pretty much.
Yeah, we should probably do it now in case we get attacked on the way. Yeah, I'll do it.
Yep, 8
From
fifth,
the leader
fourth.
thing, you get 12.
4th level, so that's 15 max HP for everyone.
Thank you.
Everyone is aided. So give me a check for piloting the train, Calroon. It'd basically be an intelligence check with proficiency. There's not much you actually have to do, but it will help decrease the chance of like ambushes and the train like having issues while it's traveling.
Alright, so just an intelligence check and plus, what, 3 to that?
Yeah, it would kind of be like your piloting proficiency, operating the train.
So that's an intelligence and plus 3, so
14.
14.
Alright. So the train is... oh, and how fast are you going? Like top speed, kind of slow in the middle?
I take it slow around the curves.
Alright.
But other than that, I'm pretty sure we want to get there as soon as possible, so...
Yep, alright. Alright, so about 4 hours pass quietly. You slow down a bit as you're coming through the station up here. You would notice, as you are... Well, actually, give me perception checks. Maybe you wouldn't notice.
Everyone or just me?
Everyone, since you're all kind of up there. Oh, maybe a bunch of people will notice. So, you would see what appears to be kind of up towards that hall that you had used to get to the Underdark, like the platform. Looks like several. They could be corpses laying on the floor, like possibly dwarves. I don't know if you want to stop to do anything or just keep going. It's odd because this area should now be caved in thanks to the work of Blackwater's people. But possibly there are some people who came up here afterwards. Because yeah, like I said, I think you see some dead bodies over there.
But is this, you mean the area where we went down to fight the giants?
Here, I'll show you.
The
I'll show you on the map. So as you are passing through the station, you see. I mean, you're going through a little slower just because you're cautious through this area. Up in this area, you think you see some bodies.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got something was wrong with my mic. Okay, I'm good.
So did you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard you. I was asking a question. I didn't see myself light up.
Oh, okay. So yeah, does
I
anyone
was
want to?
I was asking the question of the dwarfs. Like, is it near the place where we had this lift down to the Underdark?
No. Did you see my ping? It's right over here.
Uh, can you
Could you
ping
ping
it?
again?
Sure. Like this area. Kind of
Okay,
in
but
that
is it
tunnel over
this?
there.
But it in this direction? Because if we go there, you will end up in the Underdark.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
way that when you followed it, you were
Okay.
able to track them to the
And
platform.
this
It doesn't
area
go
was
directly
supposed
there
to be
because it's all
caved
just
in.
caves.
This area was supposed to be caved in, or is it caved in?
Going down a bit is caved in, but this area is like they didn't cave in the whole tunnel because it was a big cave. They just caved in the area down a ways near where the platform is.
Okay. I don't know. Like
I'm
something
not going to
happened.
worry myself over a couple dead bodies. I'm just going to keep driving the train forward.
All right, we got stuff to do. It's probably not a big deal. All right, so the train continues. Let's see, so it's 4 hours. So at about 1:30, everyone seems like they're in good spirits. So far, no issues. So you are approaching the station now. Are you driving in or stopping early?
I'm going to bring it down slow. I'm going to stop a little bit before because Blackwater said he wanted to send scouts in.
Okay, so it is about 6 p.m. when you slow the train down and stop. Blackwater's scouts will hop out, head down the tunnel. Say about a half hour later, they come back and they say, "We've searched thoroughly. It doesn't seem like there's anyone or anything in the station."
Okay.
He says,
All right.
"It was flooded last time you were there, right? Like half of it."
Yes.
Yes.
On the left side as you go in.
West side.
He
Yeah.
says, "All right. Well, then nothing seems to have changed. Half the station is still flooded. We didn't. I mean, there's a bit of a smell from all the like bits of corpse that are left. I think something did come down and eat the corpses. Or wait, did you guys move those out? I think you moved those out. I don't remember. But he says it looks safe. I don't see anything of worry." Blackwater
Cool. I'll
shrugs
hop
and
back
says,
on.
"All right, yeah, let's go." So,
I take the train into the station.
all right, so you finish the journey. It's around 6:40. The train pulls up into the station. Oh no, the bodies are still there. Alright, so something probably ate a bunch of them. Alright, so yeah, the train comes to a stop, and everyone seems happy to be done with the trip, people stepping off and stretching. "Magnificent," Blackwater says. "You saved us a week of time easily. What a useful contraption that can make such a trip in but several hours. Truly, the Tharians were masters of their craft.
There is another one on the left side of the platform, but it is damaged beyond repair.
He says, looks like it's under some water too. He says, well, at least we came into a quiet train station. I was very much worried that this place would be infested.
It
Yes.
was when we came here.
Yeah.
He says, well, looks like there's some remains, but they've been eaten quite thoroughly. Not much left of them. Bit of a stench. We can clean this place up, though. All right, I'll start getting my people working on securing the station. I'm guessing for now, I mean, it's getting late. Are you comfortable heading up through the tunnels and exploring, or would you like to wait for tomorrow morning?
I think we all rested. I don't see why we should go anywhere.
This is good. Then let's get a bit of a forward scouting mission. I'll keep my people in reserve here and secure the place while you all check into what's going on up above.
Before we leave, maybe we should tell you about these different types of enemies we encountered here so that everyone is prepared to face them.
Says yes.
Well, we just put out which ones are which.
I actually got some information on the enemies from what you told me. I was told one of the ghouls is known as a necrophage. That was the caster.
Yep.
The large one is the...
That is that one.
He says, yes, the larger one, the abomination, is a extremely dangerous, almost like mountain of a ghoul. The smaller ones that exploded when you attack them, or at least let out fumes, none of my people could figure out what those were. Nor the armored ones.
Would I be able to know what that is with religion?
I think you had already made the check when you fought them.
Yes, then I will tell him what I have identified them as, what I think they are. Bloated ghoul and, was it iron ghoul?
Yeah, he says, well, if you know about them, that's good. But we'll definitely keep an eye out for them.
If I remember correctly, the iron ghoul could speak. They are intelligent.
Well, like I said, we'll keep an eye out for them, but there's not much to be done now other than try to defend this place against any incursion.
All right.
So, yeah, we'll get working on that. Actually, if you could leave your mercenaries behind, every bit of help is appreciated, unless you think you need them for your scouting.
We're just scouting. It won't take that much.
I have passed without trace if we need it.
Carter says, yeah, I guess I could stay here if they need help. Nyara nods as well.
Good.
All right.
Then let's get scouting.
So the group heads through the gate, which is still closed off, though since several of the bodies were eaten, somehow ghouls must have gotten through it. There might be another way in here. But you head up the stairs to the tunnels. It looks like there is another stairwell that goes up into the Overcity, but that stairwell is caved in, so there's a bunch of rocks in the way. Though you can kind of see through it out into the, basically the city itself. But it doesn't look like you could get people through.
Okay.
Would you like me to wild shape and take a look, or is that too risky?
Well,
I'm sure it's
I
just
think-
overrun with a bunch of undead, so I think we should keep exploring the tunnels.
yeah, because we're trying to find something under the keep. Can we see the keep from the hole? Are we close?
Not from down here. You'd have to probably go up the
Okay.
stairs. And you definitely hear things moving around up on the surface. You'd hear, like, not scurrying, but, like, the sounds of, like, running and movement, and probably hisses every now and then. Must be more ghouls. Okay, let me get you a party token. Alright, so this is basically the area of the train station. The tunnels seem to, as well as going to the surface, they kind of go east and west, and it looks like there's a bunch of connecting tunnels. This might be kind of a lower Tharian structure that was built long before Isik. Maybe they built Isik on top of this. So what do you want to do? Do you have a way of getting past the cave-in? Do you want to just start looking around the tunnels for an alternate way to the surface?
Let's think about the cave-in. We have a couple of options. First of all, we could just, like, I think we have enough people. We could just spend a couple of days to try to clear the rubble, right? And to clear the cave-in. Is it doable, or is it, like, out of question? Looking at
Well, it
the...
just opens another avenue of attack
With
from the ones
Blackwater's
on the
people,
surface.
yeah. I mean, you could probably clear this within less than a day, because he has a bunch of people with him.
That might be a thing we do like tomorrow or something, but it just reduces the chance of attack. So I say we just explore these tunnels.
Yeah, then let's go here at least. Yes, at least we know no one is gonna attack us from that cave-in.
Okay. Give me up to 2 survival checks from the group as you start moving
I
through
will
the
do
tunnels.
one.
I will make one.
Rob, you want to make the other?
Okay. So you're exploring these caves. It's kind of dark and hard to see down here. Traveling through. As you are moving through an area with several branching tunnels, you think you hear some hissing noises from somewhere up ahead. Something might be approaching.
Is it only us, or are we with someone else? Like, is it only the
It's
party
just
now?
us.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
it's
the
just us.
party. Hang on a
Mhm.
sec. Oh, okay. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's weird. Sorry, I'm missing one of my maps that I thought I had ready. Oh, wait. I think I found it. Okay. So as you are moving to the west, again, you hear what sounds like something approaching from down the hall. Give me initiative rolls.
Ooh.
That's all
Can
I'm
we
talking
not be
about.
in this exact like positioning?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, you can say
Like a
you
little
can
bit.
move within like 20 feet of your current position.
Yeah.
I think it also stuck you on a support, so you probably will
Okay,
not
okay.
be on that support structure.
Maybe.
Where did we hear the noise coming from?
Over here. They may have seen your light sources. 'Cause unfortunately, there's
Good.
really a good way to hide those.
Yeah. Oh well, the undead need to be crushed. We were going to run into them eventually.
Yeah, we need clearing them out would be a good thing because then they can't double into the train station.
Everyone will be destroyed.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So the first act, as you hear these screeches, is going to be Kaladin. What do you want to do? Something approaches.
Is there like a clear path down here?
I mean, you could just walk down the hallway.
I just can't see though. So what I will do is I will summon Ignatius
Nice.
to 2 focus points, and I will. Let's see. Range is 90 feet, but I can only summon it as far as I can see. So right here.
Alright, so he suddenly poofs into existence. Go ahead and drag him out. I think I gave you a
I just pull
summon
him from
token.
Fire Elemental.
He
No, that
should
one's
be
way too
under resources summon.
How far down is that?
So there's like the
Oh, I see.
resources. Yeah.
And am I supposed to be able to drag him?
I thought so. No, maybe not. It's weird. I thought you would have permission. Alright, well, I'll just put him out. So you said, where are you putting him?
At the very edge that I can. There you go. Light.
I guess he wouldn't growl, but he flames into being, looking around
Trip.
menacingly. Alright, so I'll roll his initiative. Where does he go after you? I forget.
Yeah, he goes right after me, so you could put his initiative as like 0.1 below mine.
Yeah, anything else
Like-
you are doing for your turn? That was your action, I believe.
Yep, that was my action, and now that I can see a little bit further, I'll use my movement to go up to here,
Okay.
Can you
or
put
maybe right
aura
here, so I'm not burning.
an aura on Ignatius so we know when he's burning?
Yeah, he's got his
Uh,
fire aura up.
Could you do that, or could you give me permission to edit him?
Yeah, I can.
Just so we see the aura. Just so we remember.
Thank you.
Alright, anything else?
I will just end my turn right there.
Alright, so Ignatius looks around, looking for enemies. He would hear the ghouls down the hall. So I guess he would start going that way. He should be at 93. Alright. So he is going to move 40 feet, right? His movement.
Yes.
He heads over this way. Oh, 50 feet. He's fast.
It's not letting me look at his sheet or anything. I don't have any permissions for him.
Well, yeah, you told him to go at the ghouls, right?
Yes.
So he is going to come to here, and he's just gonna 50-foot dash at them,
Cool.
Ah,
ending his turn. The ghouls go. So wait, when he ends his turn, I think he deals damage. So he rushes up to them, kind of exploding with fire. Yeah, at the end of each of the elementals' turn. Alright, so he bursts them for 6 damage. And that would set them on fire as well.
Burning ghouls.
Such a cool summon.
mm-hmm.
-6 and -6.
Slow.
Alright, so at the start of the ghoul's turn, I think he does burn a bit. Taking d10 fire damage.
Good thing that the ghouls don't have a tendency to put themselves out.
Yeah.
Good point.
So it is going to lunge at the fire elemental. 22 is going to strike, hitting Ignatius for 4 piercing and 1 necrotic. So 5. And the ghoul is going to run past, trying to get out of the burning, which will give Ignatius an oppie on him. 12 will strike the ghoul. He burns up. He tries to flee through the fire. Next ghoul goes, takes 5 from the burning. He is going to rush around and attack Ignatius with a claw. Oh, and Ignatius isn't immune to paralyze. Don't think.
I think he is. I think he is.
Wasn't
Oh,
he
never
last
mind.
time?
He is, yeah. Alright, so this guy is going to claw him. Striking from behind for 3 slashing. Then also backing away from the fire aura. The Lacidon ghoul is a bit smarter. Oh no, not by much. Oh, so yeah, well, alright, so he's gonna rush up and attack as well. Coming in with an icy bite and a multi-attack. So first bite is going to just hit, doing 9 cold damage, which seems to affect Ignatius more than the slashes. Second bite, 15 will strike, doing 11 cold damage to him. And he's starting to show some wound levels. Nil, you are next to act. What do you want to do? So you saw Ignatius like basically rush down the hall and just slam into all these ghouls, setting a bunch of them on fire.
Okay. Just looks like fireball problem.
What isn't a fireball problem?
So
Very
true.
true. Very true. So,
Alright.
thing I need to be 1, 2, 3. And then I'll do
hurl a fireball down the hallway as they're all nice and gathered.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe it will heal Ignatius. Maybe we should cover him as well. I've never actually seen. Does fire heal Ignatius?
No, it doesn't heal. He's just immune to it.
Do you mean? Yeah, I suppose.
He is the perfect fireball bait.
Obviously.
Alright. So go ahead and place it where you're casting. Right there?
Yep.
Alright. So give me a damage roll. Damage, 22. Alright, so the Icy Ghoul, unfortunately for him, is caught off guard, gaining a direct hit from the fireball. It just explodes. The one behind it does not matter because he doesn't have enough to survive. One below him can also die from this. Actually, I think they're all going to die. Oh wait, this guy's at full, so he might survive. Yes, he actually does make it. And the large ghoul is not very dexy. What's the DC?
17.
Oh, so he just fails, taking 22. Becoming slightly burned. Anything else for you? Okay, Robert.
I just wanna be part of the fun, so I will move 20 feet. Use remaining 10 feet to jump 30 feet. Then I'll dash and dash for another 30 feet. And that's pretty much all I can do.
Alright,
If by the way, can you give me the light source as well?
yes. What's your light source?
20, it's my sword. It's just a torch.
Sword, alright. Wow. Alright, so the Ghoul Abomination is, let's see. He is going to rush up on this thing. Doing his multi-attack. Clawing. Oh, misses with the first. 18 lands the second for 7. Which is going to be halved. And then a bite attack. 20 is going to strike. Biting for 19, which halves to 9. Ignatius is starting to show signs of wounds, as he is now at 2 levels from all the attacks and cold. That's it for the Abomination. I think most of the ghouls are dead. Oh, this one's still alive, so he's going to rush over at Ignatius. Doing a claw, striking for 4 as he cuts into the flaming creature. And that's it for him. Calvert.
Isn't he ending in the aura, so he should get burned?
No, the aura is on Ignatius's turn. When Ignatius ends his turn, he deals damage. He basically, like, flares up.
Alright. Looks like there's still, what, 3 enemies over there?
Yeah,
And I
looks
think
like it.
Fireball
No, just 2.
can catch. Is that one not alive?
Oh, right, that one is still alive, so yeah, 3.
Alright. So I think I too will hurl a fireball just to knock out those last 2 and hit the big abomination.
Alright, incoming. Another
Let's take a look at it.
fireball sails down the hall.
Let's take a look here. Yeah, it'll reach all of them.
Alright, so this guy is probably dead. What's the damage?
I would let you know if my roll 20 didn't just crash.
Alright, I'll just roll it. What is it? 10 or 8d6? 10d6?
Yeah, 8d6.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely gonna kill them. Big one might make his save.
DC 15.
Nope. So he takes 34. Continuing to be burned. Anything else for you?
I'm going to move up some.
Alright, Crinkle.
There.
I think we're just gonna start by moving up. I mean, 530, 35.
The opening salvo
sorry,
has
no.
decimated the little horde quite a bit.
Okay. Probably a long shot. Guess we'll just take a disadvantage shot at them. Why not? Long range.
At the big one?
Yeah, why not?
Alright. Fire
The
down
true
the hall
strike.
at him.
No sneak attack. Yeah. Disadvantage. I think I just have to click twice, but
I think you can set it to
14.
disadvantage. But 14
oh yeah, here.
is
See that now.
just going to miss him. Unfortunately, Rob is... Wait, do you ignore cover?
Me? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so Rob's
Maybe
kind of
I
in the way as you're trying to lap the shot, and that is going to miss.
Rob,
Serpentine, Rob. Serpentine.
big head in the way, Rob.
Alright, anything else?
Oh, it's all good. Just while we're far.
Alright, Patchwork, bottom of the round. And we'll just end this round. And we'll
Could you also give me light, please? It's light cantrip, so a torch.
Okay.
Thank you, and I will move my full movement and action dash until here.
Alright, so you go running past. Nil slowing you down a bit. That's difficult terrain. Anything else?
Right, then I will difficult terrain then here. That's my turn.
Alright, so we would go into the next round, but we are over a bit. So why don't we do MVP votes?
Alright, GG's, guys.
And I will
Ooh, here we
say, just to
go.
keep the tension up, now at this point you hear screeching coming from the south hall.
Ugh.
What the hell?
Great.
Oh no.
Another fireball volley.
Yes. Send in the fireball squad.
Exactly.
Great, we've heard this
We will
before.
keep casting fireball until morale improves.
Yeah. Right.
I can't do fireball, but I can do flaming sphere if that works.
There you go.
It's like a slower fireball, it counts.
I only
You know,
see
at this
it is a
five
ball of
of
fire,
you.
actually.
Who are we
I
missing?
I didn't prepare it because I wanted to focus on other concentration spells.
Wait, who
Ignatius
rolled his
is
10-foot circle? One of you whispered me as the 10-foot circle spell effect. Well, I'm sure I can figure it out, but Kaladin and Calrune and Nil, 3-way tie. So D20s. Oh, Nil just wanted
Well.
one more. Alright, Nil, you are MVP. Congrats.
I can't believe I rolled in that one.
Alright, fighting in the tunnels will continue next week.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all have a good day.
everybody. GG's.
there
That
we
was
go.
fun.
Low
Yeah.
late fight.
Notes
It
are
almost feels like the best damage we could potentially do here is to heal Ignatius.
Have
Because
him be
he's actually...
the tank.
Yeah, exactly. He's quite good.
Too bad he only lasts for an hour.
Well, it should
Yeah,
be
and
enough.
he's already looking pretty shabby as well.
Well, he has taken a lot of hits.
I mean, he can rest overnight. This is like in-game overnight.
Well, he only lasts. He only lasts.
He lasts an
so-
hour, then he's gone until the next
Yeah.
day, because you can only summon him once a day.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But
We
he
can
would still...
finish this fight,
yeah.
go back, and then he's
There.
back.
Yeah.
All right, I need to go to bed because I need to wake up early tomorrow. So goodbye.
Alright,
Good
have a
game.
night.
Yep. Good
Hey,
game,
guys.
everybody. That was a lot of
Yeah.
fun, actually. I'm excited for next session. All right. See you, Lou.
Yeah, see you later.